everyone, this is Matthew in the house again, and today I would like to introduce you one of our best-selling models, the EGM-350 CNC. Before we get started, because we are going to mention pretty much times the model names, which makes me feel quite like rapping. So here I would like to make some abbreviations. So from now on, 350L stands for EGM-350 CNC, and 350 stands for EGM-350 CNC. So we all know that 350L extended from 350, and in the future, I will make another video to talk about the rise of the amazing EGM series. And we will be mainly talking about this 350 and its origin. In this case, please make sure you have subscribed to our channel so you can keep yourself updated to our latest news. One hidden fact, which I believe you would like to know, is once 350 is released in the year of 2017, it was the #1 best-selling machine. And as for 350L, it was #2. Both of them went all the way from 2017 to 2022. The release of the EGM series makes E-Tech very popular within a very short amount of time. The main reason is because we have targeted this series into two big industries in Taiwan. One was the gear industry and the other was spindle. Because 350 had a shorter base, on the other hand, 350L had a longer one. In 2018, when we noticed that the demand for the spindle is going to increase like crazy, we knew right away that our machine is going to fit in perfectly. And we immediately took a further step on modifying our 350. You had no idea how satisfied we are with the outcome. It was even out of our expectation. In the past, when local customers need to grind or produce spindles, their only option was to spend high cost buying and importing high-end machines. But after 350L was released, they no longer need to ask agents to help with the imports or going through difficult training process because of the language differences. E-Tech can now directly support their backs on grinding and producing those spindles with 350L. Not only we have extremely user-friendly software and technical skills, but also highly rigid and outstanding machine structures. Very interesting. Without the machine, I feel a bit lack of emotion. Let me pull out my engineer cap, show you the sight, ignite the spark, and bring out the magic. Now we are at the site of E-Tech. We are now in front of the EGM-350L. As I've mentioned before, 350L has a longer slide on the x-axis on the table than 350. So it is more into a long part grinding. Later on, you are going to see the grinding wheels and arbor. The arbor is customized, so it is much longer than the standard ones, which you will see more around. The workhead itself is pretty much rigid. With NN design, it consists of 3 angular and 1 double-sided roller bearings. More importantly, it is with a servo motor as standard. A servo motor stands an important role in such kind of precise operation like grinding. With stable speed and torque, the operators can be able to control the wear of the wheel more easily, so he can manage through the whole cycle with the right program and parameters. The other additional design on the workhead is it has an airflow device. By adjusting with 2 screws, we will be able to manually push backwards and forward. For workpiece, they are in the same family, which is the same type, but with different length. No matter longer or shorter, with this design, your operators will be able to manage through the whole operation by adjusting between the mechanical structure and the software. Another great advantage about E-Tech's machine is because we focus so much on the accuracy. So on the workhead, the x-axis, which controls the size, we put a linear scale with a resolution of 0.05 microns as standard. With it, you are able to possess a little bit more of the accuracy, and most important of all is a longer life of the machine. Now let's get to the grinding wheels. As our cutting tools, it is very important to have the correct grinding wheels and spindle. What we've got here for you is a 5 HP motor on each axis, which means both Y and Z axis has a 5 HP motor. Plus a diameter 90 in the spindle housing. We can ensure you will have enough machine rigidity and power to provide the outstanding grinding efficiency. The grinding spindles are driven by belts. With our design, your operators will be able to exchange them in a very short amount of time, changing between a higher and lower RPM. For the bearings inside the spindles relating to the RPMs, basically we will have it from 8,000 to 60,000. If you're grinding a smaller bore with a higher RPM, let's say between 40,000 to 60,000, and if you are doing a mass production, then we will recommend you to upgrade the spindles to an oil mist spindle instead of using a standard oil grease spindle. Combining an SMC oil spray device with an oil mist spindle, we will be able to provide you a longer tool life for your spindles. About the wheels and the wheel arbors which you have mentioned before, we are capable to customize them to provide our customer to have a better grinding condition. If you are interested into digging into some of our reference and previous experiences, you are free to click into our playlist, which you will find a lot of spindle grinding videos, especially inside the category of the EGM series. Inside, we have made 2 videos about spindle housing grinding. With that rigid spindle structure design, you can see our spindle goes through the whole housing back and forth. And in other videos, we have also grind 6 spindles together in a row without doing an offset. In this case, you can see how well we have done with the parameters and the machine structure, repeatability, and the stability. ETEC never neglects the importance of a base. It is usually provided with a higher weight than the other manufacturers. With a low base and gravity design, the operators will be able to put one step in and do the adjustment on the machine easily. Plus an inclination angle on the base. The cutting debris will be able to easily go along with the coolant and be removed outside of the machine. Another special design which I would like to share with our 350L is that we have made this small wheel. By rotating this small hand wheel, we are able to manually swivel the workhead in order to grind a taper. iGrind, the total graphic conversational software from ETEC, is one of the main reasons that bring the ETEC's EGM series up to the high peak, becomes one of the most popular models from ETEC. Because ID grinding has one of the most difficult operation and technical skills. With such user-friendly software, really provides a big help for setting up the machine. Not only it helps operators to get their hands on the machines in a very short amount of time, more advanced functions are also provided when you are more into the software in the machine, such as warm-up functions, taper corrections, and it can also remember the wheel size. So it will boost up the production if you are doing a mass production for same type of workpiece. Now let's have a closer look on the screen. So basically one of the best reasons to have a graphic conversational program is because we have actually helped you finish probably about 70 to 80% of the cycles. So it really reduces a lot of time for you to manage through a new program. As now you can see in the program, there are quite a few cycles built in already. If today I want to test out the number 7 and 8 cycles, I can basically just turn it on. And as for the red ones, it will remain turned off. In total, there are about 18 cycles, which I believe is going to be enough for you. If you look closely at the 7 and 8 program, you can see a special icon over here, which is customized. They are specially made to fit new customers' requests. Because we are into grinding and now software stands a very important role. So we quite have to master both of them to consistently provide new programs to fit new customers' requests. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please make sure you have subscribed to our channel and click both the like and the bell icon below to keep yourself updated to our latest news. Thank you.